Babe, I'm not staying, I just wanna play. In the party, he just wanna romp. Big boobs in the bus, they plump. She a baddie, she knows she a 10. She a baddie with her baddie friend.
Hey baddies, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Let me not be rude. For those of you who are new, welcome to Styles by Baddies. I post new videos every week and they all revolve around beauty related content, along with me giving a voiceover telling you guys a story time to keep you entertained. So be sure to subscribe and join the family. Today I'll be sharing a story time about the time I got caught stealing and my friend tried to do the nasty with the manager to get us out of trouble. Let's get right into it. So I was 17, young, and honestly a little dumb. My best friend, let's call her Lexi, was the kind of friend you always have the craziest adventures with. The type who hypes you up to do stuff you know you shouldn't be doing. So one day we were at the mall and Lexi had this idea that we should quote unquote treat ourselves, even though we were both broke. And when I say broke, I mean broke. We walk into the store. I can't really remember the name, but it was one of those trendy stores. You know, the one with the overpriced crop tops and those little rhinestone necklaces. And Lexi's like, girl, just slip it in your bag. Nobody's watching. At first I was like, no, I'm not trying to go to jail over a $10 bracelet. But Lexi starts laughing and says, come on, live a little. It's not like they're going to notice. Unfortunately, I did let her get in my head. I mean, the place was super crowded and the employees looked distracted. So that was like the perfect time. I thought, what's the worst that could happen? So I grabbed this cute little little bracelet and shoved it into my tote bag thinking I'm slick. But y'all, as soon as I turn around, this dude in a polo shirt, let's call him Manager Steve, is standing there with his arms crossed, giving me the death stare. He's like, you need to come with me now. My heart dropped. Lexi, being Lexi, pretends as if she doesn't know me and starts browsing like nothing's happening. I'm dragged to this tiny back office in the back of the store, and the whole time I'm freaking shaking. I'm trying to come up with excuses in my head, but I know I'm caught. Like, what's done is done already. About 10 minutes later, they bring Lexi back there too, because I don't know why old girl thought she was slick, trying to have me back there to fend for myself. Apparently the cameras caught her pocketing a lip gloss. So now we're both in trouble, and Manager Steve starts saying how they're going to call the cops unless we cooperate. Lexi, of course, starts running her mouth. She's like, look, Steve, can I call you Steve? We don't need to make this a big deal. I'm sure there's something we can do to resolve this quietly. She winks, like actually winks. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, this cannot be happening right now. So Steve raises an eyebrow and he's like, what exactly are you suggesting? Lexi leans in, all confident, and says, maybe you and I can work something out. Just you and me. Yeah, my jaw was on the floor. I could not believe she was trying to flirt her way out of this. So Steve starts blushing and looking all flattered. Like, first of all, ew, you're like a 25 to 30-year-old man trying to edge on a freaking teenager. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, this better not work. She's over here flipping her hair, adjusting her top, and she starts walking over to the manager. And she gave me a look over her shoulder, one of those trust me, I know what I'm doing expressions, and just kept walking. As soon as I realized what was happening, I tried to stop her, but without making a scene. I kicked her foot and whispered, like, don't you dare. But then Steve's expression changes and he's like, I'm married and I'm still calling the cops. Like, boy, if you was really married, you would have never been over here. Anyways, at that point, I'm panicking because I'm imagining my parents coming to pick me up from jail. And my parents were very, very, very strict at the time. So I start crying. Now, Lexi, being the bold person she is, gets up and says, fine, call the cops, but just know I'll be telling them that you tried to get handsy with me in this little office. So now Steve's shocked. He freezes. He's clearly second guessing himself now, and I'm just sitting there silently praying that we can get out of this. Finally, he sighs and says, if you both pay for what you took and promise never to come back here again, I'll let it slide. We didn't even think twice. We pulled out every penny, dime, nickel, anything we had, which wasn't much, of course, because like I said, we were broke, and practically ran out of that store. On the way home, Lexi starts laughing like it's the freaking funniest thing in the world. Like, girl, I don't know what's so funny. And I'm just sitting there still shaking. And looking back, I can't believe how stupid we were. Well, I'm not going to say we. I was, because I have to take accountability too. Because I was 17 and grown enough to know that, girl, stealing is not cool. Like, don't ever be peer pressured to do stuff that you know is not cool or right. But I'll never forget Lexi's crazy ass plan to quote unquote fix everything. She really was ready to throw herself on the line, literally throw herself, for better or for worse. But anyways, that's it for this story time, y'all. If you guys ever want to send me a story, email me at stylesbybaddies20@gmail.com. And let me know what you guys think about this story time in the comments down below.
Cause I don't wanna hurt nobody. Did it over text, didn't call me. Still got love for your mommy. I know you wanna be somebody, even if you gotta leave somebody. Yes, I'm hurt, yes, I'm jaded. Most of the things I don't wanna say. I won't be around while you chase. You'll try to come back when you faint. I always want the truth, but it's dangerous. You got something real, not bad. You wanna get with me, stop. Yes, I'm hurting, yes, I'm jaded. Most of these things I don't wanna say. I won't be around while you chase. You wanna hear me up when you make it. You'll try to come back when you're famous. I always want the truth, but it's dangerous. You got something real, not basic. You wanna get with me, stop. Those on this side, those over on this side. cheese for what? Drag me like 2 hours to your family's house for what? Said you need some time, but I should stick around for what? Always felt like sticking around's the same as being stuck. That's that shit that drives me crazy. It like guns with the AK, getting under my skin. Pretty little young thing.
Babe, I'm not staying, I just wanna play. In the party, he just wanna romp. Big boobs in the bus, they plump. She a baddie, she knows she a 10. She a baddie with her.